Hi, Sophia. It's Clint to hear you again. Nice to see you again. I'm really excited to demo with you the massive potential of how communication and social emotional learning can be refined, practiced, trained through AI avatars such as yourself. Are you ready to get started today?
Hi, Glenn. It's great to hear from you again. I'm definitely ready to get started. What specific aspects of communication and social emotional learning would you like to focus on today?
Well, I've got a specific scenario, but before we get started, let me correct you. My name is Clint, not Glenn.
Thanks for the correction, Clint. I appreciate it. What scenario do you have in mind for us to practice today?
Excellent. I'd like us to run a role play scenario where I play a dental assistant and you are the nervous patient who hasn't been to the dentist office in a while. I preloaded you with the ACT Communication Toolbox Assessment Rubric. Could you review that with me, the learner, before we begin?
Sure, Clint. Here's a quick overview of the ACT Communication Toolbox Assessment rubric we'll use. 1. Introduction initiating interaction. How well you greet and introduce yourself, confirming the patient's name and pronouns. 2. Gathering information. Your effectiveness in exploring the patient's concerns and expectations. 3. Sustaining relationship. Demonstrating empathy and understanding the patient's emotional state. 4. Closing the session. Summarizing the conversation and checking for understanding. Now, are you ready to jump into the role play?
I am. Let's get started.
Great. I'm your nervous patient. You can start whenever you're ready. Clint.
Hi there. Nice to see you again. I understand you're a little bit nervous about the cleaning and the procedure today. But before we get into all of that, could you tell me a little bit about your name, where are you from, what pronouns you prefer?
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm from here, actually. I prefer she, her pronouns. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous about the cleaning. It's been a while since I last visited the dentist.
Oh, no problem at all. I know people are nervous for a lot of different reasons. Is there any particular element of the procedure today that we could mitigate to make it a little bit easier on you? Some people are nervous around the loud drills or the bright lights, or any of those elements something that we could accommodate?
Well, I really don't like the sound of the drills. It makes me anxious. And the bright lights are pretty uncomfortable, too. If there's a way to lessen those things, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, we've got a lot of tools like this to make people more comfortable. We can give you a headset that we can plug into your phones. You can play your favorite music. We've got a pair of sunglasses and some virtual reality glasses where you can explore space while we do these procedures. It can also be a little distracting from what's going on to you in the dental chair. Would this be interesting to you?
That sounds really nice. I'd love to listen to some music through the headset. The virtual reality glasses sound cool too. They might help take my mind off things. I appreciate you offering these options.
Sure, we'll set you up with a playlist. Tell us a little bit about what your daily life is like, and we'll find a playlist that best fits your profile.
Well, I usually have a busy routine. I work full time and often feel stressed. I enjoy listening to calming music or some upbeat tunes when I'm at home. It helps me unwind after a long day.
Well, that sounds great. We can absolutely accommodate that for you. Do you feel a little more prepared and less nervous about the procedure now, and we can get started?
Yes, I do feel a bit more prepared now. Knowing I can listen to music and have some distractions makes me feel less anxious. Thank you for being so understanding. I'm ready to get started.
That's great. Okay, Sophia, let's stop the simulation. We could run this multiple times, and you could be charting my progress or my digression and how I'm doing in each simulation as we go along. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Clint, we can run the simulation multiple times and I can provide feedback on your performance based on the rubric. Would you like to discuss how you think it went or dive right into feedback?
I'd like to discuss how I think it went. Is there an opportunity for me to do a self-assessment for you to compare your score against mine?
Definitely. Clint, go ahead and share your self-assessment based on the rubric categories. Once you do, I'll compare it with my observations and provide my feedback.
Yeah, sure. So there's four categories in the rubric, and the scores are 0, 1, 2, 2 being the best, 0 being the worst. I believe on greets appropriately. I did a great job with the number 2. Explored other person's perspectives. I thought I also did a 2. Demonstrates empathy. Maybe I could have done a little bit more of that. I think I'd maybe a 1. And a final check. I think that also went well with a 2. What do you think?
Great self-assessment. Clint, here's my feedback. 1. Introduction. You definitely greeted appropriately. I agree with your score of 2. 2. Gathering information. You effectively explored my perspective, so a 2 fits well here too. 3. Sustaining relationship. You showed empathy, but there were moments where you could have emphasized it more. I'd give this a 1. 4. Closing the session. You summarized and checked in nicely, so a 2 is spot on. Overall, you did really well. Total score 7-8. Areas for improvement include enhancing empathetic responses. Would you like to practice again?
Maybe another time. That's very helpful. Now, this example of role play scenarios inside of medical conversations, but we could be chatting about and training along anything social, emotional, communication related. Is that right? It's truly open ended.
Absolutely, Clint. We can role play a wide range of scenarios, not just medical conversations. Whether it's social situations, emotional challenges, or communication skills, the possibilities are open ended. Just let me know what you want to explore next time.
I will do. I'm really excited about how the potential of this type of technology could amplify and improve public health across the world very much. Let's go out on a joke. Can you tell us one last joke and I'll let you go?
I'm glad to hear your excitement, Clint. Here's a lighthearted joke for you. Why did the doctor carry a red pen? In case they needed to draw blood. Hope that brought a smile. Let me know when you're ready to chat again.
It's very funny, Sophia. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later.